Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, for many years there have been international awards for important disciplines such as science, medicine, economics, literature, and human rights. 2 years ago, Her Highness Sheikh Hamouza bint Nasser established a prize of a parallel status to recognize an outstanding contribution to education, which underlies achievement in all other fields. This prize raises global awareness of the crucial role of education in all societies, and its winners are examples who will inspire us and generations to come. The inaugural Wise Prize for Education was presented 1 year ago by His Highness the Emir Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani. Over the past months, we have conducted an extensive global search for another unusual person worthy of this prestigious award. First, we were assisted by an international committee of education specialists who made a preliminary selection from the hundreds of impressive nominations we've received. I was then honored to chair the jury of eminent individuals who had the difficult task of selecting a single winner. I wish to thank my fellow members of the 2012 Wise Prize for Education jury for sharing their wisdom and judgment so generously. Dr. James Billington, Her Excellency Naledi Pandor, Professor Ju Keefing, Mrs. Mary Robinson, Professor Jeffrey Sack, and Mrs. Fatma Zakaria. Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to tell you that, after deep and serious consideration, our high-level jury identified an individual who we believe truly exemplifies the values of WISE. This is someone whose clear vision, whose patient and methodical approach, and ability to apply previously unrecognized capacities to a common cause has brought light into the lives of the millions. The 2012 Wise Prize for Education Laureate is Dr. Madhav Chavan, co-founder and chief executive of Pratham.
Imagine someone creating an education network that welcomes millions of children and their teachers. Imagine doing this at low cost, using untapped resources and forging productive partnerships. Imagine reaching and maintaining high professional standards through dedicated volunteer teachers. Imagine a chain reaction of education spreading from one city to an entire nation and beyond. Now imagine that one education pioneer made this possible. Madhav Chavan has devoted over 2 decades to helping the most deprived in India to access education, so that they can claim their place in society. In his formative years, he acquired a strong sense of justice from his parents, who were active in India's independence struggle. He broadened and deepened his worldview while earning a doctorate in chemistry in the United States. On returning home, he realized that literacy was the key to reducing inequality and accelerating social development. Chavan recruited and inspired volunteers in underserved communities in Mumbai. He gave his newly trained teachers the confidence to carve out their own paths and to adapt their methods to the needs of their students. This education innovator broke the mold through his Read India program. Children learn to read in under 2 months and go on to blossom in primary school. He brought civil society, the corporate sector, and government together to help achieve his promise of every child in school and learning well. His NGO, Pratham, has become the largest non-governmental provider of basic literacy and numeracy for underprivileged children in India. Chavan and his colleagues also generated a comprehensive monitoring and evaluation system. Pratham's annual Status of Education Report, ASA, is a national survey conducted by volunteers that measures the provision and quality of education in schools and has become an essential tool for policymakers. Less than a quarter century after the launch of his mass literacy campaign for Mumbai's poorest children, Chavan's initiatives have reached 17 of India's 28 states, and now also reach Pakistan, Kenya, Tanzania, and Ghana. Madhav Chavan conceived and implemented an effective formula to strengthen education on a large scale, at low cost and with high quality. It is now being transmitted to millions, and each recipient will become a catalyst for further change. Today, in recognition of his outstanding contribution, he is being awarded the 2012 Wise Prize for Education.
Please welcome with me to the stage the Laureate of 2012 Wise Prize for Education, Dr. Madhav Chavan. In recognition of this profound significance of the occasion, I now invite His Highness Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani to the stage to present the 2012 Wise Prize for Education.